Hi, I'm Liz O'Paddock, and I'm a local realtor here in Jenison, Michigan. I love our community, and I've raised my family here. And I am passionate about sharing about what's going on in our market and not just numbers, the story behind the numbers. I know you can go to other websites and find the numbers, and I don't want to be that for you. I want to help you understand what those numbers mean. So I'm going to turn the computer here and share my screen so we can talk about it. Okay. So this is single family homes in Jenison. Either the mailing address is Jenison 49428 or the school district is Jenison. So we all know that Georgetown Township, Jenison is part of that, but just wanted to be a little bit more flexible with the numbers and things that are happening in the area. So, but it's just single family properties, no condos, no multifamily. Let's see what the numbers are telling us. 24 homes in Jenison sold this July. Um, Median days on market were 5 days, and 63% sold above list price. I know a lot of people think all homes sell above list price or almost all. This is just proof here that only 15 out of the 24 sold for over list price. So the market is not like you list it and you're going to get millions of bids. So that's just not happening. Those numbers don't mean every home in Jenison had the same market. Price point changes everything. The price point of 400 to 500,000 was a competitive part of our market. 9 homes sold in that segment of the market, and the median days was 4 days. 8 of the 9 sold for over list price, at about 3.4% over list price. So these homes had to be market price for the market. So you don't just get, as you can see, if everyone did 9 out of 9 would have sold for over list price and maybe even more. So 89% did in this market sell for over list price, but that number still was important to make sure that you got it right off the bat. The move up price and the market changed as you go to the 500 to 599 range. There were 2 sales in there, and the median days was 34 days, and it was 0 over asking. And then you go to the 600 to 800 price range. There was 1 sale, and that was 34 days on the market and sold below asking. The individual sales make the difference easier to see. So if we're going to look at it, there was listed $399, sold for $440 in 4 days, sold well above asking. Listed for $579.99, sold for $560 in 60 days. The one that was listed at $800 and sold for $782 was on the market for 34 days. These are actual sales that did happen here. So this is why a market, there was no market where the buyers disappeared. 28 of the new listings in July, 23 of those went under contract or pending during that time frame, and 5 of them are still active. So things are still selling. 82% of the homes that did go on the market did sell within that month. Homes could still sit and price mattered. So 590,000, there is a house that's still active after 43 days. There's a house at 729.9 that is still active after 17 days. One of them reduced from 529 to 479.9 before they got an offer. One was at 455.7 and reduced, and it's still active at 447. Strong demand did not guarantee every seller a quick sale. So that's what we're trying to show you with these numbers. What if you're selling in one market and buying another? Okay, that's a scenario here. I love helping clients go from selling maybe their starter home or the home that they raised their family in or lived in for a long time to a different one that fits their needs better now. So let's look at this. So if you're selling, your current home is between that 400 and 500 range. The median days on market is 4 days, and 8 out of 9 of those sold. If you're looking to buy your next home that's over 500,000, there's longer market times, fewer above asking sales, and more opportunity to negotiate. So it is a good time where you have buyers looking for your house and a little less competition for looking for the next layer up homes in that price range. This is why move up buyer homeowners need to look at both sides of the transaction. Don't just look at one picture. Your interest rate matters. I know a lot of people have interest rates. If you have 3%, I get it. Not wanting to give that up is huge, but it's not the only number that matters. What can your homes currently sell for? How competitive will it be for buyers? What will your next home cost? And what negotiating position will you have? These are the real costs of moving. And if you have a compelling reason to move, maybe it's a good time. Maybe you've been thinking about getting more space for your family. You're outgrowing the house. Maybe you want a different neighborhood. You want the sidewalks. Maybe you want just a neighborhood with a different amenities in it. There are reasons to sell, and exploring all the costs and not just focusing on only the interest rate is super important. So the takeaway is from today is Jenison market isn't just one market. July showed strong competition in the 400 to 500 range, while buyers at a higher price point often had more breathing room. For a move-up homeowner, that gap may create an opportunity worth understanding. Before deciding if staying is the best option and enjoying that interest rate and paying down your house faster, or if it's time to make that move and live in that house that fits your needs better, you must know all the numbers and help you making that decision. What does this mean for your home? Online estimates can only tell you so much what homes are doing around you. A move up analysis is something I can help you with that is more specific to you and your house. Online valuation websites do not go in your house. They do not know what neighborhood to neighborhood is like. It's so important to have a realtor that understands your area, your market, and actually goes inside your house to give you more of a market value for your home. So I can help you if you'd like. What would selling your current home and buying the next one actually look like in Jenison's market today? I can help you with that process. Reach out if you have questions about it, or I do have a moving guide that I'm happy to send to you. Check back on the 15th of every month, and I will post a Jenison market update and tell you what's happening behind the numbers that you see online. Thanks for watching.